Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we're reviewing the NECA Devil May Cry Dante. So yes, here we have Dante from Devil May Cry. NECA recently released this figure, and it is actually pretty cool. I'm not really the biggest Devil May Cry fan, but I got a good deal on this figure, and he looked really neat, so I decided to pick him up. He comes with lots of accessories, is really well articulated, and is just overall something worth having if you're fond of Devil May Cry. Let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulation, sculpting details, all those sorts of things.
Alright, starting off with a quick size comparison. Of course, here we have Dante. Here's our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Cosmic Armor Iron Man and 3 3/4 inch Marvel Universal Wolverine. Dante is in the 7-inch scale, so of course he is a little bit taller than a 6-inch figure and much bigger than a 3 3/4 inch figure. Now let's get everything else out of here and just look at Dante. Alright, moving on to our 360 spin. Here you can see Dante. His outfit is mostly red and black. He's got on his big trench coat, which is flowing off to the side. Kind of wish he had an alternative piece to make it just hang normally, but it looks cool that way in dynamic poses anyway. His underclothes are also red, his pants are red, and they've got some little straps on them, and then he has a very nicely detailed vest underneath his jacket, and then sort of a skin-tight, thermally kind of shirt underneath that goes up to the forearms on his arms. He's got a little bit of flesh on the arms, and then he's got gloved hands. All in all, the costume looks really cool. Nice stitching and buckles and all the shading and paintwork looks really nice. Certainly looks like Dante's outfit. Now let's go ahead and zoom in on his head sculpt. Head sculpt-wise, Dante looks pretty good. His hair is all sculpted very nicely and hanging down over most of his face. You can see one of his eyes, which is painted fairly nicely. The sculpt of the face is all cool. The only real issue I have with it is that his lips are shaded a bit too much. It almost looks like he's been asphyxiated, so that's probably not for the best. Either way, it's not a terrible head sculpt. Now let's go ahead and zoom out and look at some articulation. Articulation-wise, Dante is pretty good. It's been a while since I've picked up a NECA figure, and he by far has the best articulation of any NECA figure that I own. He's got a ball peg in the head and in the neck, so those both rotate around and move around really nicely. Ball joint shoulders in and out, forward and back. They also have butterfly joints in them, which is really cool. Bicep cut, single joint elbow. It gets hindered by this little cuff thing here, which is unfortunate. It also rotates. He's got ball pegs in the wrist there, so those move around. He's got an abdominal joint underneath the little rubber vest thing here. Waist cut, ball joint hips in and out, forward and back, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, and then he has ball pegs in the ankles, so those move all the way around in every direction. So you can get him into pretty much any pose you want to. Unfortunately, he's not especially good at standing up because of his cape giving him such uneven balance. But you can definitely pose him pretty much any way you need to. The only real hindrance is his elbows probably should be double jointed. Other than that, really, really cool. Now, Dante comes with several accessories. Let's go ahead and take a look at those. Accessories-wise, Dante has a shotgun. He has ebony and ivory. He has 2 muzzle flashes. You can put those on ebony and ivory, as you see there, or you can take one of them and put it on the shotgun. He has 4 hands, 2 holding hands for the sword and 2 holding hands for the guns, and then he has Alistair, which is his big sword. It's really nicely detailed on the hilt with the dragon mouth and all that stuff. Overall detail is just really nice on all of the accessories. He can hold all of them really well, and they are very cool. Now that wraps it up for Dante and all of his accessories, let's move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, Dante comes in a fairly cool box. It's not windowed in the normal sense, which means I'm not generally favorable of it, but it's kind of cool. It reminds me a lot of like an old PC game box, which is neat. I think it is meant to be designed like a game box. Player select NECA. It's got the Devil May Cry logo and stuff there on the front, as well as some artwork. And then the front has a Velcro open door thing, and it's got a picture of the figure here on the inside, and then it's got the window that would have the figure displayed inside. And then on the back it has a description, which looks like it's probably box text from the game, as well as some pictures of the figure, which are meant to look like screenshots from the game. So very game box design-esque, which is really cool. Unfortunately, this is not especially good for in-package display, but it is still a pretty cool box. So, yeah, Dante.
Alright, that wraps it up for Dante. So until next time, goodbye!
Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.